بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه، وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Amma ba'd, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to our viewers watching from home, and welcome to the new series titled The Journey to Allah and the Home of the Hereafter. This series is based on a poem written by the famous scholar Abdul Rahman bin Nasir al-Sa'di titled The Journey to Allah and the Home of the Hereafter. And this is a poem that I found to be extremely beneficial and transformational in my life, and I hope inshaAllah ta'ala that it serves the same to those who are watching from home. Now, this poem aims to highlight to its reader the journey that they've embarked on heading towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the final abode, the hereafter. And it explains some of the many stations of faith that a person reaches as they grow closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you see, these stations are unique in the sense that these new levels of iman that a person unlocks as they become more conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they actually carry these new stations of consciousness as they grow closer to Allah and as they unlock new stations. So it's different from the orthodox stations and the trains that we ride, whereby when we reach a station, we leave it behind. But in this book, no. As you grow to be more conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these new levels of iman that you unlock actually accompany you on your journey to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This scholar, Shaykh Abdul Rahman bin Nasir al-Sa'di, was gifted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the gift of intelligence. And so he memorized the Quran at the young age of 11, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala facilitated for him a long life of studying Islam and teaching it. Now, this scholar was unique in two ways. Number one, his deep understanding of Islam. Number two, the gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gifted him with, and that was the ability to explain Islam in a simple and easy way to people of different levels of knowledge. And so we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from His works and to accept from our efforts in providing this series and bringing this series to you. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us in this blessed month of Ramadan. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. We look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Wa jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.